intro by Candlelight. Wow. What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another episode of On the Bench with Pete. So, gamers, fellow hobbyists, this is typically, and this is by Candlelight, I promise you. That candle there. This is typically a Halloween type of lighting effect. I'm trying to find mini lamp, little lamp there, and that's not good either. I think we need more light. Let's get some more light on the subject. And lights. Oh, whoa. Now, yes. Now we have light. We have light. We have more light. So, I've got nothing on my bench at the moment. I'm going to find something to do or finish up. And, yeah, then I'll get back to you. So, I don't know what I'm doing yet. So, if you're new to this isn't your usual introduction. If you're new to this, then put it on in the background as your hobby or paint along. That's kind of what we do here at Mini Warzone. Stick this on in the background to get your hobby done. So, grab your glues, brushes, models, paints, whatever else you need, and let's get to see the bench. And here we are on the bench. Well, this is a strange assortment of things in front of you. Here I have a orc I've been working on for blue skin. I might one day do an army of orcs called the Blueskins, or at least a tribe of orcs called the Blueskins, and just, you know, have them as blue skins. Because makes a change from green. It could be like, I don't know, genetically mutated or something. Anyway, I'll be working on some old broken Tyranid models. Move this to one side a minute. So let's deal with that first. This one's missing an arm, so what I'm going to do with him is I'm going to attach a different type of arm, and then prime him, I think. That's what I'm going to do. I'll probably attach this type of arm, grabbing arm, because I can't find another arm like this for that side. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could put it in there. No one would know any difference. I've got it on the wrong way around. Yeah, I'm going to clean this up first anyway. The reason I've got a glove on is because I don't know what type of paint they use in this, but it's very sticky even after leaving it in Dettol for many months. Yeah, but it's a warrior, so, you know, all good. And then I found some bits I put together. I put this on a base. It's like the end of some other kit I had. And yeah, it made me think, oh, I wonder if I could make I don't know, some sort of homebrew Tyranid out of it. So I've got my bits box over there, and yeah, I've been looking at that. So, oh, also, another Reaper model. This is going to be for D&D, and it's a Bones one, but it's like it's called Pathfinder Bones, and that's, you know, too coincidental for me. Ready to paint or play right away. Easy conversions and modifications. Made from 10% recycled material. Perfect for all RPG and tabletop games. That's good. So I probably will get him ready for painting as well, or is it might be a her, I'm not sure. I've got some more Tyranids there in my dry bath. I've got a couple of Earl Grey over there on the go. And the Tyranids in the dry bath for Hormagaunts. This is the one I did for my tutorial back along. He's there as a reference, along with Hormagaunt from before. I'd like to add them to my army if I can. So that's my plan. That's my plan, folks. that's what I'm going to do. That is the plan. I think the best thing to do with this model is to literally adjust, prime it with something else, just go over it with primer. That's going to be the best bet for this one, I think. It's just another more process of more cleaning up to be done. Because it's gooey paint. You probably can't see it too well there, but it's gooey in there, in amongst his leg. But that's okay. Anyway, that's not what you're here for. You're here to listen to me ramble on. And yeah, so this is the second video I'm making today, which is awesome. It's actually nighttime, hence the darkness. I just want to take advantage of some, time that came my way to make this video, and I can get an extra week of On the Bench out for you guys for whenever this goes up. Sometime in December, I should imagine. I don't know what, I really don't know what they put on this. Guy, I really don't. I mean, he seems quite sturdy, other than he's got a missing arm. Other than that fact, he seems quite sturdy. Obviously trying to get all the crap out from all the nooks and crannies. It looks like he was painted red at some point. Could have been primed black, I'm guessing. It would just be awesome to get this guy tabletop ready. Actually, I don't even know what colour my other warriors are, so I don't know. What colour to do them. Yeah, my warriors, I don't know. Colour are my warriors? I'll have to look. I really realise that. I have to dig one out and have a look. Probably red, should think. Might do him blue anyway though. Same colour scheme as my Hormagaunt on the table there. Yeah. Really was a horrendous paint job on this. Truly horrific. It was a job lot of Tyranid models and bits that I ordered years ago from eBay. Well, you might not know. I was going to say, when you're starting off the hobby, but it's easy to forget. Start of the hobby, I bought loads of job lots of parts and spares, and I used to build up a bits box because I didn't have one, and then I'd only get one from making models, and I couldn't afford to buy tons and tons of models, so I thought, well, I can buy spares bits cheaper. I can just accumulate that way. I mean, I've been able to so far build my Blood Angels army purely from spares and bits and bobs and job lots. That's all that's come from. Because, I mean, believe me, it's cheaper to buy several job lots of spares and bits than it is enough kits to get said spares. It really is. So that's how I did that. Yeah, who knows, I might look into doing that again sometime, but for here and now, I've got these to work with. I do enjoy working on the Games Workshop stuff. Really do. It's super fun. Yeah, I think I feel we'd be alright with a quick blast of primer and some other junk. I don't know what type of paint they use, but it's definitely not acrylic. Yeah, I'm still going to look to see what my other warriors, their colour scheme is. Just I believe it's red. I'm just going to go and have a look now. It's just off to my right somewhere. Bear with me. Still looking. Oh no, right. They're orange, folks. Orange. Ooh, that might be fun to try and recreate. It's making me want to do that now. Ooh. That's intriguing. Yeah, now would it be better? Put that on. Or that on. I mean, that's I don't know. Designed to have the these talons, these huge talons they got there, absolutely huge. But yeah, I'm wondering if what sort of angle I could put it. Maybe with a bit of green stuff. Magic, it could go in like that, who knows. Yeah, I'm going to go for it, I think. I'm going to pop some Humbrol poly cement into the opening here. I'm just trying to clear away as much old glue as I can. That way it will give it something to really adhere to. Is that the word? Yeah, so if I can get this on here, that will look good. Yeah. Poly cement. When I first started the hobby, you know, I used to worry about how long, you know, I thought glue would set instantly if I didn't immediately get the arm in place or whatever. I used to think, oh, I only had seconds to do it. And I used to panic. I used to be making Space Marines at the time. I didn't realise actually how long it actually takes. I think that would be a grand pose. Yeah, because we got. Yeah, I like these in orange. I think the orange is cool. It's how I differentiate my units. You know, my warriors are orange. Boom. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll prime this bad boy in white, I think. Yeah, I like it. That as a pose, pretty nifty, I think. Yes, that works. And you can't even tell that his right arm is actually a left arm. You cannot. You just cannot. Yeah, I like that. So what I'm going to do, so if I pop that warrior to one side, I'm going to use him as a colour reference. I'm going to grab my lump of blue tack. This is what I do. If I want something at a certain angle for a certain period of time, stick it in here, like so. Then I've got that, and there we are. Once that's dry, we'll be in good shape. Right, now turn my attention to these. I'll move that base out of the way. So I want to make a homebrew Tyranid, a bit like I did with my Filth Beasts a long time ago. I don't know if you remember. This is going to be a new type of Tyranid. One gone hideously wrong. Yeah, this is what we can use. Hey, have arms down there, can you? I have literally got a box full of spares, spare limbs, spare arms. So that's a right arm. Do we have a left arm? We could be anything. We do actually, as it happens. Oh my word. As it happens, we do. Just wondering. It's not really designed to fit on there like that. But, I'll be totally honest, I am liking the look of it though. Wouldn't have big, well it could do, couldn't it? Imagine that. Imagine a Tyranid with whacking great claws on it. know. Let's try and so I could use these bits on the back here. And I could literally drill a hole. And I could write my own lore about this beast. You know, I could do that. He's got toxin sacs on him. I could drill a hole in there. Do something to kind of, I don't know, go halfway between the two. You see what I mean there? There's another head there, which needs to be glued together. I used to do that. I've got loads of heads. Well, that one looks kind of funky. I mean, I'm liking the spikes, the whole spikes thing. So right, folks, what I'm doing is I'm literally looking through my bits box thinking, what can I possibly use? Well, makes you think. This does, it really does. And that's a good thing. Makes you think. So I've got lots of body halves things here. Wondering if something could be done with them. Right, okay. Right, loads of things here again. I think those claws are too big. They're just too big. I'm going to grab my more refined, or my more precise glue bit. I've got my tea over here, so I need to drink my tea. Oh, great. Right. I'm just going to tidy these up a bit here. Anyway, because they could be useful. That's why I love having a bits box. I'm rubbish at, you know, scratch building and converting and whatever else. But that doesn't mean I don't enjoy it, because I do immensely. Okay. Right. Although I feel, I don't know if he's scary enough as a face. I'll put him to one side. He looks pretty. I like that with the tongue. I really do. I mean, I'm even wondering if you could have different heads. Still as long as you've got a head either side. 2 heads. No, I want it to be one head. Right, one head. Okay, so what do you think? You like making up things? I mean, obviously, you know, it's not the sort of thing you could play in a shop game or a tournament game. I know that, but for the fun games, how cool would that be? You can make your own mission up around it, couldn't you? I mean, that's what I like about Warhammer 40k in particular is all the lore behind it and all the things, fun things you can do, alternative things outside of that, which you can just make up literally your own story, your own campaign, your own game essentially. I know I've got not any gaming opportunities at the moment, but how cool would it be if in the future I do have and I got stuff ready to go? I mean, I just think that would be awesome. Because they pop up, you know. Fellow gamers, they do pop up in life when you least expect it to. No, do I want it? No. So I've really got to work out. Don't want him to have claws or talons. That's the other thing that I need to work out. I mean, these bad boys are just insane. They are just insane. We have them. I think we need to drill a hole. That's what I do think. That's what I do think. I need to drill a hole in there. To drill the hole to pin the head on or something on. As it stands, that hole is too small. You can see I've drilled it there. Slightly too small, so I'm going to need a bigger drill bit. And this one might just do it. Pop him on there. Yeah, so it is fun. I just realised I don't have time. Oh, my goodness, 20 minutes. Really. So I can add 20 onto the time it says there. Alright. So I've done that hole. Now that seems much happier at taking a thing like that. Now, to be honest, would he really have I could do, yeah, I think so. Not necessarily have to be particularly effective, just particularly creepy. And I'll glue his head in a moment. There we are. Mold lines. Yeah. Rather than these bigger things. Yeah, I think so. We'll forego effectiveness for creepiness. I think that will be much more suitable. Yeah. Either like that or like that. No, that's not going to look good, I don't think. I don't know, folks. I just don't know. Right, so I'll put some glue in here. We'll stick that on. I don't remember which. Oh, it must have been the other arm I was working on. Just cleaning up, doing the other arm. So that's, oop, dropped him on the floor. That's good. No pain. I wish. That's one thing I wish I wasn't. I wish I wasn't as clumsy as I am. I really do. It can be a real pain sometimes. Right. Okay, right. So his right arm. Think of a name for him. I don't mean name as in like Terry or George. I mean like a name as in the type of tyrannid, type of creature. Guys, if you got any ideas, let me know in the comments below. That'd be cool. These arms are going to be like, you know, the T-Rex, just pretty useless, really. But they look creepy, and I like that. That's good. So that's one. My phone's just dinged. Those nutters. Yeah, what you on about? Right. Day's a day, Wednesday. I wouldn't have been working tonight when I was still at Sainsbury's anyway. Rob might have been. I wouldn't have been. Alright, okay. So. It's Revel plastic. What do you call them? Applicators? Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I think there's a certain amount of horror menace about this dude. Yeah, I do like. It's just like giant, huge head. I'll fix his neck up a bit with a bit of green stuff when he's dry. I might even keep him like that, actually. Might even keep him like that. Ooh. Where's my... Right. Yeah, do you know what I really like? I'm going to leave it like that. When he's dry, I'm just going to sort his neck up. A little bit of green stuff around his neck. Fill out that gap a bit. And job done, I think. Yeah. Yeah, he just slithers along the ground. Just like some mental thing. Yeah, I think that's suitably creepy. Don't know what to call him. Guys, if you've got any ideas, then please drop a suggestion in the comments box below. That would be superb. So that's him done. So that's good. I'll just finish my tea. Right. Okay, so look at my dry bath. Dry bath is what I used after I stripped models. They were all like fully painted and so stripping, but after washing and so on, it can be difficult to dry them off, as it were. I just leave them in what I call a dry bath, which is that. Termagants. My termagants are all red. I suppose it makes sense in a way to keep them that way, I suppose. I haven't painted a termagant in years and years and years. I found it very fiddly and finicky when I first started. That's because I painted them all with a regiment brush from Army Painter. That's how naive I was. I thought, well, because they're like infantry type, I need a brush with a sort of military sounding name, so I got the regiment brush. I don't know, I was very naive. Yeah. So he also has that stickiness to him, which I will try and sort out. They weren't made very well either, these models, i.e. they weren't put together very well. They weren't prepped very good, they weren't put together very well, but that's okay. The dinging you can hear is my comrades from my former employment, well, not my former, know what they're saying. They're just passing the time of day, which is fair enough. Youngsters, oh, to be young again. I mean, this Tyranid's had no prep whatsoever. You can see that. Literally just cut off the sprue, stuck together as is. Right, okay. He's got a bit on his back foot, his hoof as well. Sort that out. Come on, chap. There we go. I'll just leave that as is. Leave him to dry. My former model should be dry by now. I.e. his arm, well, dry enough to stand up on his own, under his own weight. So I'll put him out front. Generally just looking. See, this is your typical Hormigont model. Top heavy. Not good. How do I get around it? Magnets. Under the base. Wow, he's still a bit top heavy even with a magnet. Well, how we'll do it is I'll put the magnet in. Yep. Right, so he's still top heavy because he's leant forward so much. I saw a good one where one was almost stood up. I might do that. Might have him more stood up. Yeah, I might do that. Yeah. Might just do that. It would require having something else on his base, something heavier, like another magnet. Beginning to think actually it's the beginning to think it's because he's warped. Yeah, I'm gonna take him to bits. See, he's falling to bits anyway. Like, right, scrap that plan. He's coming to bits anyway. Ooh, that gives me an ideal chance to clean up his arm though. Ooh, that could have been a nasty accident. So I'm not even getting to open him or look at my orc, because we're doing this, we're doing the Tyranids, trying to show them some TLC, and it's good because these models, they've had a bit of a rough time by the looks of it. So I don't know when I'll finish this video. It certainly won't be like because I'm finishing what I'm doing. I'll just, you know, just come to an end, like a natural end, when I've had enough. So yeah, you have to let me know what you're working on. Get that in whilst I remember this time though, eh? Yeah, so let me know. I love hearing about that. I don't know, lately, and I've been watching the comments on my videos, on the bench videos. I know Jamjar in particular has been doing some Astra Militarum. Got something secret going on there, which, you know, looking forward to seeing what that's all about, sir. He does some really good display boards. When he does his boards, I love looking at those. It is good. This is, like we all say, therapy. I know on the outset looking at this, it's not too exciting. It's not meant to be. It's just meant to be a bit of company. Do you know, I'm going to flick my heater on for a bit. Do you know why? Because I'm cold. Bench soon gets cluttered. That's why it's good to clean as you go. That's what I'm going to do. Put these drill bits away for starters. Okay. Let's try then. Let's put some glue in here. It's a really good pose, that. It does make the model top heavy though, as you saw. It's like one of the drawbacks of it. I mean, you can put them on coin bases, I suppose you could. 2Ps are a little, 2Ps are, well, I don't know, 2Ps are probably just right for it really. They could do that. Would solve it. certainly solve that issue of overbalancing. I know it's been a long time since I've played, and even longer since I played Tyranids, but I remember, I think it must have been the last game I played with Tyranids, because I remember it. Moving my units of Hormagaunts. Termagants aren't bad because they are stable, but moving my Hormagaunts, they kept tipping over and it was very annoying, irritating to me. I found it immensely irritating. Right. Right, okay. So now I wonder if he was stood more upright. Yeah, would he be any better? Oh, I'm gonna use some green stuff. It's old, so it's quite hard to work with. So I'm gonna... That's quite a big chink. Let it in some water. It's honestly better when you buy the yellow and green stuff in separate rolls, because when you put them together, it's not a good combination. I think this base is it's broke. Seen better days. So I do actually have bases around here too. So what we'll do, we'll just get a brand new base. How's that? How's that? How is that? How's that? I don't think that's not a GW one, but so I'm just working this in to get it green, as it were. Might need some more even of this. So I'm going to pop it on to the base like so. Put that in there like that. Yeah. If I stand him alongside, yeah. I like that. I like it a lot. Yeah. So wait for that to dry like that, so that'll be another one ready for painting, or ready for priming at least. So I've got 3 there ready for priming now. I've got this guy that came off his base there, so what I'm going to do with him, I'm just going to clean him up a little bit. This one, yeah, they all had some sort of weird paint on them, like sticky paint, like an enamel type thing. Just become gloopy now, which is really annoying. Let's look at the chest plate. Just make these fallen down somewhat. So you want him upright more. So we need to put him in the blue tack like that. Right, now where were we? Right, cleaning up. Horgons are really cheap. I know a place where I can get really cheap ones because they got a load of them. And it's old stock for the shop. So and they just don't. I think I'm like the only. It's a toy shop in Tavistock, and I'm like the only customer I think that buys, or whenever he goes there, that buys the Warhammer stuff. So the stock is gradually, and I mean gradually depleting. But it's so gradual. It's almost not noticeable. Can't have too many Horgons, so I just like doing them. I like doing them. Alright, so do I use green stuff again? That's what I wonder. Do I use green stuff again? Maybe not. I've got to clean up his arm. So many bits on here to sort out. Well, I haven't really had an awful lot to say today, I know. It's strange being out here at night time as opposed to during the day, because normally I do these during the day, but with it being night time, I don't know, it seems even quieter than usual, because during the day, although you can't hear it so much on here, unless it's exceptionally loud, you can't hear things like neighbours and kids playing in the streets and whatnot. Because it's just so quiet, which I like, by the way. I'm just finding it a little odd. Oh, he's got a toxin sack on his arm. I just noticed that. Oh, that's a cool way of doing them as well. I like that. See, how can I be so cool at thinking of how to glue the model together and not pay any attention whatsoever in its preparation? I just don't understand that. Makes 0 sense. Let's have a look and see what those nutters are all about on the chat. Huh. Those guys. I'm glad they're still in touch with each other though. It's good. Good for morale. Yeah, I think when I get green stuff again, I'll buy it in separate tubes, which is what I'll do. Yeah, I'm going to use green stuff for this chap as well.
pleased with the way my last tournament came out. The tutorial I filmed, but I haven't, at this point in time, I haven't edited it and put it up yet because I filmed it with my phone. First tutorial filmed on my phone, so you know, I'm obviously anxious to see how that turns out. Just mashing this green stuff together. We're over the hour mark now, so I will end this scene. I'll probably end it after I've done this one then. Then I'll line them all up and show what I've done and how I've done it. Yeah, because that can look like a boulder there if I can yeah. So I lay him on his side, he'll be right. Right, so pack some stuff away. Like knife away, clippers away. Get rid of that. That's part of him. Right, so yeah, so I've got these two dudes here. One there, that one there, and this curious thing, whatever it's going to be called, I don't know. I'll do the green stuff, get that ready to do the neck on that. But I'll do that after this is finished. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. If you can think of a name for this Tyranid of mine, it's one I've just made up. That's pretty much what he's going to look like. Like a weird gribbly with a huge head. I like it. And I'll make up some house rules for him. Suitable house rules for suitable homebrew games. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching, folks. So this is the end. Like I say, let me know in the comments what you're working on, what you're up to, what you're doing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now. Bye bye.